All right. Welcome to the second episode of the Honey Stick Podcast. Today we're going to talk about some tragic incidents as me falling through the ice earlier today and to some of our adventures we had. There's only two of us. One of us is being annoying at the normal podcast area, so we weren't able to film that. But now we're here in the secondary podcast area. We're filming the podcast now. But anyways, let's talk about my incident. I was about to say injury. I mean, it was kind of an injury because I almost got frostbite. But anyways, I basically fell through the ice as normal people do because we were out in Shelly Lake and there's just like a very thin spot with water, and I thought that I was like him or something and I could walk in the water, but I'm not Jesus because and so I fell through. So
Yeah, Aaron thought it was a good idea where there was water on top of the ice to go over there, and I don't know, I guess he just thought it was a good idea to go walk with ice is about this thick, and obviously, what anything normal that would happen, his leg went through to like here,
so then I had to steal a sock because mine
and
was
luckily
wet,
the ice like pulled up his pants like this.
so my pants didn't get wet.
Yes, pants.
And these little
I had these Nike courts on, and I had to give him one of my socks. It sucked.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's why I'm wearing one Adidas sock and then one
And that's why I'm
Nike
wearing a
sock.
Puma sock, and
My
I'm
other Nike
wearing
sock got kind of cooked.
yeah, so I'm wearing Puma and Adidas. But yeah, we were out on the ice out of my RC car, and on top of it rained like a couple days ago.
Tyler, if I were you, just check your watch real quick. We could talk about this. Um,
Oh my bro,
so our pastor has just sent us a text message that says, "Thought you guys might benefit from this educational website," and it says autism.com.
I mean we might actually.
It's amazing. Yeah, we
Nah,
probably will.
but yeah, continuing with the ice, we were on the ice with our C car, and there was so it's basically like it rained a couple days ago, and there was the original layer of ice. It melted a little bit, and there was like this much water in between it, and
It
then
was
there's
more
a
than that. It was
thin,
pretty deep. It was
it
like
has like
probably
this
like
much water
half a
somewhere around
foot, if
there.
not like.
And then there's like this thin of layer of ice on top. So you drive the RC car on top, and it just goes down and starts floating on the water.
So I had a big brain idea because theoretically, if you go fast enough, it doesn't have enough time to break the ice and fall through. But the RC car goes at like 15 miles an hour, and on the ice just spinning goes like 10. So, and me being 5 feet away from the ice, I only got like 5 miles an hour speed, so it just sank, and then it got flooded with
Yeah,
water.
it was literally just floating. The only thing keeping it afloat was the tires with the air inside of
Good
them.
thing it didn't have the body because then it.
Yeah, good thing it didn't have water in the stupid. Imagine if the water started leaking into the tires, then we would
Well,
have
it
been
did, but it
cooked.
didn't go all the way.
Yeah, when you throttle the RC car, it like the tires vibrate from because there's water inside of it.
Well,
And then
it probably.
also
We'll see if it
another.
works in a few days because all that corrosion might catch up to it.
Oh, oh wait.
Yeah, it might be cooked, but it's fine. It
That
was only $80.
I care because it was my
I mean,
eighty
yeah, you're down
dollars.
to your last 20. You
Okay,
spent $200 in a week.
let's talk about Shelly Lake. So we were going out to Shelly Lake, and Aaron and Gideon were walking to Shelly Lake to go with before the whole ice incident happened. And I drive my 2DO into the area. It's a gated community, Shelly Lake's gated community. And this guy, he's like, "Hey, hey!" He whistled to me. He goes, or he whistles to me, he waves me over. He's like, "Hey, these aren't allowed inside of here. We restrict these." I'm like, "It's electric and it's legal." It's not legal. I thought maybe if I said it was legal, he would be more chill with it. But
Well, here's the funny thing. Me and Gideon were walking right behind him since he's pretty fast,
yeah,
and we just acted like we didn't know him. We just walked past, like
yeah,
we were
cause
trying to hold back our laughter. It was pretty hard.
I heard you guys
We,
laughing a little bit. So this guy comes up to me. He starts talking to me. He's like, "Yeah, we don't allow these here in the gated community." I was like, "I'm not harming anyone. I'm not doing anything to anyone." And then he's just like, "Sir, you don't understand. You're not allowed to have these here because it's in the way of pedestrians." I was just like, "I'm not harming anyone." I was like, "Buddy, you don't understand the point. We don't allow these in here." And he asked if I lived there, and I was like, no." And he's like, I came back because I left after he said they're not allowed. I was like, "Hey, what about if I just walk it or if I just go slow?" He's like, "Yeah, if you go slow, it'll be fine." I was like, "I'll keep it under 10 miles per hour." He's like, "Okay, it's fine." And after that, we went to CV, got some drinks at the gas station, and then we're kind of just chilling there. But yeah, it was pretty fun.
I don't
Yeah,
know. Yeah, it was like the phases of coldness. Like the sun would go behind a cloud, and we'd be like, but
yeah,
then the sun would come back
outside.
out, and it'd be like all sunshines and rainbows until the next cloud rolls up, which is about like you get like 5 minutes of sun and then like
This is how
20 minutes of a
Spokane. This is
cloud.
how Spokane is,
Yeah, and
dude. It's so
I mean, it
bad.
is middle of Feb, or not middle, it's beginning of February, so you
Yeah.
would expect it to be a bit cold.
Yeah, we were also so about like 2 weeks ago, like after our last podcast, like 3 or 2 days after, we went on the ice at Shelley Lake before any of it had melted, and I'll put a clip right here.
What is this lightning ass ice?
But basically, what happened was we were jumping on the ice, and we found this little like area with a ton of cracks. We jump, and since it's cold out, the cracks like fill with a little bit of ice, and it's
Since
super
the
easy
ice
to crack.
expands when it's colder, it expands, so it puts the ice on a lot of stress. So when you jump on it, there's cracks moving across the entire lake. It sounds like thunder.
Yeah, in the clip you could see that the ice is literally just like it's like a second or two, and then all of a sudden just it sounds like thunder, like if lightning hit, and then just literally the same effect. But yeah, that was sketchy, and we had the studio on the ice because ice was like that thick.
Probably, I mean,
Ice
some
was
areas it'd probably be like almost like half a foot. It's like probably
went like
like
a foot and
maybe
almost a
like
half.
I'd say like probably like
Almost 2 feet, I'd say,
yeah,
because it was the ice was already
probably like
like
three
pretty
fourths or
thick.
something.
Yeah, it was really yeah. We had the bike on there, and as soon as I heard those cracks, I was like,
We both started
wraps.
running.
Nope. We took the bike off. We went back home. Done deal. We were too sketched out by what happened there. We were like, heck no. Yeah, it was too sketchy for that.
Yeah. What else you want to talk about?
We could talk
Want
about
to
your
talk
four
about that
wheeler.
missing brick replaced
Oh
by
yeah,
my iPhone?
replacement brick with the iPhone. We could, we could talk about your how you put all of your quad parts in your cart, and then
Oh well, I was talking about how terribly destroyed my four wheeler was. Well, I added a bunch of stuff to my cart, which totaled out to be about $923. So yeah, that was nice.
Aaron's too broke as a
Well,
14-year-old.
I
I mean,
have like eight
he
hundred
has the
bucks.
money, but the point is, if he spends that money, bankrupt. No,
Yeah,
don't got
bankruptcy.
no more money. Yeah, Aaron,
At
me and
least I'm not
Aaron.
negative in money.
Shut up, bro. Yeah, that studio got me $400 in debt. Still haven't paid my parents off on that. But hey, we don't talk about that. But yeah, me and Aaron both have cars. I have a Ford Focus, just base model SE. My dad got off auction, built it back from all the damages, and Aaron's got a Honda Civic he got from his aunt. So mine has like 90,000. It came with 89,000, but now has
Mine has
93.
180,000 miles.
Oh my bro. Yeah, I definitely got the better first car, and we're 14 now, so two
Since
years
we're in
and
freaking Washington,
2 years until we could drive.
if
If we were in Idaho, we're like right on Spokane's literally right like 15 minutes from the border of Idaho. We could have been driving at 15, but I guess we ended up in Washington, so now we
well,
have
we
to
could have
wait.
gotten a permit at 14 and a half, but
Yeah.
no, we
Well,
have
we
to
could have had
wait.
our permits basically in like 2 months. So that's the end of the podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed, and maybe we'll post one next week, or we'll post next week or 2 weeks after. We don't know. We were gonna film at our church spot, but
They got discombobulated, dismantled, and
and
like,
then we tried recording again, and then some kids from youth were just being annoying and kept interrupting. So
I thought they were so funny by recording us during the podcast and like opening and shutting the door and like
being
banging
just
on the
super
door,
loud, but
thinking they were so funny. Guess what? They're not funny.
okay, it's not that deep.
It
But
is that deep. Now we're
that's
well. I
the
mean, I guess we get a film on
okay, but
beanbags, and all the distractions are gone.
that's the end of the podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next time we post a new podcast.
Thanks for watching.